this the end of chapter 6, though?
Hey, what do you think about what we just heard?
Maybe not. Also, Damien. Yeah, so the guardsman that showed up with the cigar lady is the same guard that's here. So, this guardsman is, like, going from the prison to the upper, outside Balduke to relay information. I wasn't sure if they just used the same model. What do you think primordials are? Are you actually asking me? I mean, they didn't really say what primordials are. All they said that they're, like, beasts from, like, a prehistoric era. That's all I really know. All I know is that they're beasts from, like, a prehistoric time and they used to, like, rule over the world or something like that. They didn't really go too much into it other than the fact that they're monsters, and I don't know, I would imagine I know more about them in Ys 8. But, they're basically dinosaurs, basically, from what I've seen. That Avella Drago was the only primordial I saw, so I think they're, like, I don't know, prehistoric beings, I guess? I don't really have much to go on. The game didn't give me much information on them that I can really, like, go. Other than saying, like, oh, they're monsters. But that's, like, the most simple-minded answer you can give. Specifically, I just think they're, like, I don't know, special ancient creatures that were, like, in the prehistoric zone based on what I was told. That's really all I can go on.
That the Hieroglyph Knights are running the prison now, instead of the Roman garrison? Well, they said it was only temporary until Warden Belger recovered from his illness. But it is strange that it came from the Knights, and not Warden Belger himself.
You do have a point. There's an underground sector the guards aren't allowed in, right? I heard a rumor that they're conducting some odd experiments down there.
Oh gee, I wonder what experiments those are. We should go take a look.
Experiments? What kind of experiments?
I don't know.
No use dwelling on it then. It's just a rumor. But I don't know how else to explain all the weird things that have been happening lately.
This happens in this game, but it also happens in Trails. I don't know if it's just an error or anything, but sometimes the text is a lot smaller. I'm not sure if that's just a formatting issue. It's not a huge deal. I don't want anyone to say, oh, you're complaining about such a minor thing. It's just something I noticed after playing Cold Steel 2, Cold Steel 1 and 2, more 2 especially, and this game, that sometimes the text is really tiny compared to normal. It might just be an error or a formatting issue, who knows. I've never made a video game. I'm not sure how fonts work, so, you know, it could just be a thing that developers go through.
It doesn't matter. We're here to do a job that I don't feel like losing anytime soon.
I don't either.
Then we're on the same page. Let's go.
I mean, in that case, thank goodness for voice acting, because it's kind of hard. It's a little harder to read. Open sesame. Oh, we gotta do the prison add-all stuff. I guess we're gonna probably get through this, and then we're gonna wrap up the stream. So we'll get to chapter 7 today. Hi, losers. Just gonna fast travel. I don't even know why I'm, like, walking normally. Oh, hey. What's up, Marius? Hey there, Adol. You aren't napping for once. Huh? Now that you mention it, I suppose I'm not. Listen, Adol, I know this is sudden, but today's the day we go our separate ways. I decided to break myself out of here. You're just gonna do this on your own. Okay. Remember that old map we found in the restricted sector? Planning on using that escape route on it to make a break for the city. Why all of a sudden? I mean, I know you always wanted to break out, but still. To tell you the truth, there's a great deal of things I owe you an explanation for. But I can't get you wrapped up in this anymore than I already have. I'm sorry. Why does this guy look just like a younger Maruki? It's crazy. Plus, he's the same voice as Maruki. His name is similar, Marius Maruki. It's not exactly the same. It might as well be, though. It's now or never, my friend. You don't have to worry about me. I really hate when you call me my friend. I get Three Houses flashbacks. Anyway, we won't be seeing much of each other from here on. Take it easy on yourself, okay? I'll just be on my way now. See you around, Adol. Alright, well, he's gone. I don't know, something's up with Marius. I know Marius is my boy, but I think something's up with him. Is it really okay to let Marius go off on his own? That walk was way too suspicious. No problems to speak of. We managed to persuade the guards for the time being. All according to plan so far. Stay sharp. We'll still have some skeptics to contend with, no doubt. There's no mistaking it. The Knights are taking control over the prison. You'll have to tread carefully to avoid getting caught by them. Marius' plan to use an escape route that branches out from the mines. The entrance to the mines is right below the central ring courtyard. If you hurry, you might just be able to catch up with him. Central wing courtyard, okay. Courtyard, yeah. There you are, Marius. Never mind, it's not Marius, but he's probably passed here. This is the entrance to the Jillian Mines Panel Labor Center. You're a special sector inmate. I'll need to get a look at your access pass. Yep, no problem here. Guessing you're come to volunteer. That's right. Someone else came by a while ago. Do you just the same? Maybe you know him. Exemption from mandatory labor duties is one of the many perks of the special sector. It's not every day we get a willing volunteer out of it, let alone two. All the better for us. The mines are right down this passage. Show them your access pass again when you get downstairs. Alright. So, to clarify, we should submit our periodic reports to you Knights. Well, that makes sense, given that the prison's already under their jurisdiction. Who are we supposed to report to? Periodic reports will go to us for the time being. As for you, permit your transaction reports from the Pendleton Company, like always. We'll contact you right away once we've assigned you director. Thanks for all the help. Though I doubt Mr. Pendleton will be happy about things stalling without his say-so. I'll see what I can do. Now, if you'll excuse me. Unbelievable. Things have really gotten to hell without the warden around. Yeah, he may be a little suspect at times, but at least he's actually helpful. You there, state your business. I'm gonna kill you guys. I have a sword. Maybe he's here for the same reason that guy from the special sector was earlier. Ah, volunteer then. You have your access pass, I gather? This is pretty admirable of you as far as the special sector residents go. Be sure to take your actions here into account on your next parole hearing. Move along now. The foreman will give you your assignment inside words. Time to break out of here, boys. I cannot wait. Been in this grimy prison cell for far too long. Oh, hey, we're in the mines. What's this? Another volunteer. Never did I expect to receive 2 in the span of a single day. Is that right? Quite commendable for residents of the special sector. You can continue down the passage if you wish to offer up your services. The work site should be all the way at the end of the path. Our primary commissions call for silver, but sulfur and cinnabar are in demand as well. Just take care you don't lose your way and end up in the old mine gallery. Beasts are known to prowl there, so I won't be able to make any guarantees in your life. I'm all about the risks. Ooh, okay. Let's get it. Dude, this is the mine. This is where Borgin gives up all the people that don't have magical power and puts them here to work as slaves. This is totally it. And Lunar 2 is such a great game. I have to do that for the channel at some point. Old Mine Gallery should be somewhere past this locked gate. You can see the signs, lock pig, yada yada. Unlock the gate. Open sesame.
Let's take a break.
What's up, loser? I'll kill you. Oh, there, Rusty. Oh, it's Xavier. What's up, Xavier? What a turn of fate running into you in a musty place like this. What are you up to anyhow? Making a break for it already. You relay everything that's happened until now to Xavier. Oh, day, you found a way to bust out of the place already, huh? I'm a little worried about that Marius fellow himself, but for now you should go see if this really does lead to an escape route. I might be able to feel gracious enough to gallantly lend you another paw.
Thank you.
It's no big deal. I mean, wherefore else would I come all the way here for in the first? Anyway, let's set forth before some rascally wastrel spots us.
Right along face, Rusty. It's gonna get stuck like that if you don't unstuck it.
I love Xavier. What a good lad. You say Lunar, I'm playing the first one right now. Oh, great game. Lunar 1 is good. I played Lunar 1... It's been like 2 years at this point almost. It's about to be 2... It's been like a year and a half since I did the Lunar 1. I did Lunar 1 on my Twitch and YouTube channel like a year and a half ago. Played Lunar 2. Lunar 1 is good. For sure. Lunar 1 is definitely recommended to play. I would highly recommend playing Lunar 1. It's a good game. Lunar 2 is better in every way, though. If you're loving Lunar 1 right now, Lunar 1 is good. But Lunar 1 has, like, minor things about it that I'm like, it's okay. I wouldn't even say Lunar 1's okay. I would say Lunar 1 is a good game. It's a good game worth playing. Just wait till the second one. The second one is amazing. And I would highly recommend... They're not direct sequel kind of deal, but, you will get... I guarantee you will get the maximum enjoyment. You will get more enjoyment out of Lunar 2 if you play Lunar 1 first. Because there are some callbacks that I recommend playing the first one first. They're not direct sequel kind of thing. They take place like 1,000 years apart from each other. But I would still recommend playing 1 first. Also because Lunar 1 is a little more dated than 2. So if you go back from Lunar 2 to 1, you'll probably be disappointed.
What is that doing here? Don't let it spot you, Rusty.
Oh, right. I forgot I can't fight that thing. But yeah, Lunar 1's a great game. I like Lunar 1.
A treasure chest.
Open Sesame? I should probably redux my Lunar 1 playthrough at some point. That'd be another good thing. I gotta do Lunar 2 first. Because I did Lunar 1... Oh, I'm dead. Goodbye. I did Lunar 1 the one time, so I gotta do Lunar 2 before I redux Lunar 1, but I would like to redux it at some point. Lunar 1 is good. Goodbye. But yeah, I play lots of JRPGs. If you like my content, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. All my Twitch streams go to YouTube. They are where all of them go. Play lots of RPGs, favorite series being Tales and Final Fantasy. I also, I dabble in, like, most JRPGs. I play lots of ones from the PS1 era, because that's my favorite era. So I'll play lots of, like, hidden gems and such. I'm very into that. Very, very good. But, Lunar 1 is there. And Lunar 2 will be. Speaking of Ow, I'm dead. Speaking of, Lunar 2 might actually be starting sometime next year, like early next year. I'm getting the itch to play that game again. It's possibly one of the best games ever made.
Look out! Those traps look painful.
Yeah, you're telling me, Xavier. Goodbye. Oh, Raptor, you're still in my chat. Thank you for doing the YouTube thing.
A treasure chest.
Let's go.
What is that doing here? Don't let it spot you, Rusty.
Give me this, thank you. Oh, Raptor, you sent me that thing to mod you. I have to look into that. I did see that. I did see your message. I gotta look into that. I'd be down to do it. Wow, this thing keeps shooting at me. I gotta watch out for those things shooting. I'm not used to them shooting, that's the problem.
Look out! Those traps look painful.
Heard in the song sound clips from Lunar 2, and that's what got me into it. I'll play the first one first. Oh, yeah, for sure. It's not like an awful... It's not like Cold Steel 1 and 2. Like, you cannot play Cold Steel 2 before 1. You could play Lunar 2 before 1, but I really think you should play Lunar 1 first. You really appreciate the world of Lunar 2 and how it changed if you play the first one first. Again, they're not direct sequel kind of thing, but like, yeah. I would highly recommend playing 1 first, because you get so much enjoyment of the world that way. You get those references and callbacks. Like, it increases the enjoyment heavily. But technically speaking, you could play Lunar 2 first.